Welcome to Present Poetry. I'm your host, Erin Crittenden, and all poems within this podcast are either public domain or used with permission from the author or the author's estate. It's a fun time for poetry lovers of all ages, so sit back, relax, and get ready to hear some poems of the past and the present. This week's featured poet is John Mullen. John Michael Mullen was attached to the art world for 11 years while he worked to supply an artist with ideas and got paid a pittance for it. However, what that job lacked in monetary compensation, it made up for it in allowing him the space to steep himself in art and literature. Mullen has a real love for artists and feels that they contribute to society in more ways than appreciated. He also believes that imagination, taking from Blakean thought, is the real force for good in the human psyche. In his mind, imagination is the key. His love of writing poetry stretches back many years, and he tries to learn as he goes. He does try to distance himself from other poets for fear that he'll end up imitating them. Instead, he falls in love with certain poems that catch his attention, especially Blake. In Mullen's eyes, Blake's artwork is more profound than his poetry, but the English author's words had an effect on Mullen as well. We are reading 5 of Mullen's poems that reflect his love of words, imagination, and his appreciation for the art world. This poem is called The Fortunate. The fame of fortune holds no poetry for those who dream. The art of life is the richest vein and yields plentiful. Up, opening everything and hearing the signal. The artless ego, mechanical wings constructed in pandemonium, needs stupefied, flies a graceless flight spiraling in contrivance. First folly, the dreamer, plays jester in the court of madness, dancing the handmaiden out the other side, no longer seeking asylum. The dreamer who wishes to drug in dreams will never understand, or so it seems. This poem is a sonnet attempt. A full-blown kiss between ocean and star ripples the wave in simple elegance, a celebration on earth's sweet altar, a star rhyme loosened in perfect cadence. Within a myriad of glittered orbs, her sweet kiss tasted on ocean's fragrance. The luster of crushed sapphires glistening supplicates in reverence to tempt not. The tearless drop caught in starlight sparkling. It is the twinning of souls one sees caught. It is star and ocean in spiraled wreath, each within other, a beautiful thought. Again some poet ponders what beneath, soft whispered quietly and under breath. This poem is called Under the Spell of a White Cat. She sat, this white cat, on the windowsill, undeniable emblem of something pure. Outstretched, she lay by her own free will, her head poised delicately whilst playing cat's cradle in the sunlight. She then moved sly round to look straight at me, still strumming the air, ears upright. This is what she loved. This was her way of telling her story. To tease things out is how she behaved. Yes, and this was her showing of victory. Fearless, free, feline femininity. A femme fatale basking in her glory. She had spectacular ability. Was this some goddess from antiquity? This poem is called A Clockwork Dionysus. Muse, why do you torment this docile ass? What is it that you want for me to say? exist in visions that I cannot grasp, no matter what I do or think to pray? Aphrodite half glimpsed and unto shade, Athena armored, dumb fool for child's play. There is no sense or wherewithal to trade a clockwork Dionysus, immortal, skilled in skillless sophistry again, said, stone blind with no recourse or rebuttal, found worthless within words I cannot find. Peas swirl bells, round sounds the best acquittal. A troubled soul shot through with rainbows blind, a startled bolt sat thud upon your mind. This poem is called My Summer Love. My summer love, how should I think of you? Why, a flower fresh opened by sun's kiss, still softened by our mother's morning dew, resting against my hand in moment's bliss. Don't ever part from here to there, dear heart, for in me I'd collapse and sorely miss that sweet undress performed by starlight art. I give my all, and still it's not enough to do justice within these lines I start. Head pressed against the sweet and gentle bough, I fear I will lose my mind if ever I'm lost to you, in sunken fields I plow. You are my rose, in you I will never deny this crazed thorn that bleeds this river. Thank you for listening to this episode of Present Poetry. If you enjoyed it, please leave us a review, share us on social media, or subscribe so you never miss an episode. If you would like to learn more about the featured poet, or you would like your work featured on the podcast, please check out the links in the show notes. Thank you again for listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.